if I defend myself from Satan, for whom is defined as the angel in Jewish belief, who is commanded by God to tempt me to sin, then does that make me anti-Semitic, for which is defined as relating to or characterized by anti-Semitism, or a feeling or showing hostility towards or discriminating against Jews as a culture, racial, or ethnic group? Like, if I'm defending myself in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida against a evil spirit, how am I against any racial group? If I'm black in America and my ancestors were denied the right to read and write, and now I am using my ability to read and write to defend my race, how am I anti-Semitic? If you against me, then according to this definition, you discriminating against me. See, so now, aren't you now discriminating against my culture, my racial and my ethnic group? Aren't you doing that? Because if I'm in court, how can you call me anti-anything if I'm using my truth to defeat a lie that's being told on me? Now, according to your scriptures, right? 2 Timothy 2, verses 14 through, see, I like to back it up with scripture, 26. See, this is what I'm saying. If I have written over 100 books, right, in defense of myself and humanity itself, because I'm giving my truth and evidence against a lie that's being told to humans in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world. So wouldn't my ethnic group be human, not spiritual? So you are talking about a spiritual belief, and I'm talking about a human event where I'm being lied on. So that's why I'm saying, so the more that I read, the more that now I'm anti something. So this is what I'm saying. Now this is what I don't understand. So if Jews are not against me for reading the Bible to my people, then wouldn't the Jews be against the Bible? Because I'm saying, well, now I'm reading the Bible to show myself approved to my people who read the Bible looking for proof. So now if I'm reading the Bible, referencing the Bible about what I did in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and then I'm also showing what was done to you. And, you know, because in 2008, you had an economic meltdown and you still investing your money and you don't know what happened. And I'm telling you that I'm the one that caused it because I wanted you to know what was happening. But now you're saying that I'm anti-Semitic. So I'm saying, are you anti-truth? So is my culture not true? If my testimony is true? So if your testimony is of someone else, how can your testimony be true and not hearsay? Now, let's go here. Okay, this is 2 Timothy 2, verse 14, and it says, of these things put them in remembrance, charging them before the Lord that they strive not about words to no profit, but to subverting of the hearers. See, now, Let's break now. Remembrance. See, this is what I'm doing, right? I'm bringing to you remembrance of what happened to me, right? So now, just like they bringing to you remembrance of what happened to Jesus, or what happened to the doc. I mean, let me see. To what his name? The Prophet Muhammad. See, I really don't talk about other people, so I be having a hard time, trying to remember what what somebody else did, man, because I've never really been that type of person, man, to be worrying about somebody else, because I've always had my own fight. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Once I realized the fight, then I could not settle for money, because the fight wasn't money, it was knowledge. See, they was trying to stop me from gaining the knowledge that I'm trying to give to you. And now you trying to stop me from giving the knowledge that I gained to the next generation. And I'm saying, well, aren't you against the truth? Aren't you anti-truth? Why you against my truth and saying I'm anti-Semitic? I don't understand that. So, then they say name names. I'm saying, well, I'm naming the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priest, the high priest, the scribes, and the elders. I'm naming the same people that the Bible named. So why I gotta name a person I don't know, who I don't even know a Jew? Like, that's what I'm saying. Well, how do you even know a Jew? Like, though they got that little thing on the back, but they don't all walk around with that. They do that when they worshiping. So see, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do I know? Like, I don't know. See, so I don't spend my time trying to hurt nobody's feelings, man. I'm trying to save myself. And in the midst of saving myself, I saw where others needed to be saved. See, that's all I'm saying. I'm saying when I saved myself, I saw that other people who believed outside of themselves, like my grandmama did, needed help. So if I know that these type of people exist, because my grandmama is one of those type of people, then why wouldn't I help those type of people when I help my grandmother? Like, why would I stop helping people once I saw that people needed help? So I'm bringing to your remembrance the state of bearing in mind. See what I'm saying? The period over which one's memory extends. So see, now people saying they want me to just speak about what's happening presently, and I'm saying, well, what's happening presently came from what happened in the past. So how would you be able to completely heal if you only know half of what's happening? You got to be 360 degrees to be whole. You can't be 180. See what I'm saying? How you whole at 180? But you want me to leave you at 180 because that's where you comfortable at. But I'm saying, what about the children that's living below 180 because that's where you at? See, so I would rather them see 360 and then find comfort wherever they feel comfortable at. But I don't want them to feel comfortable in half or something, because then you're not understanding that it's a whole nother half. You see what I'm saying? And you might be 3/4 of 180. See what I'm saying? Or you might be half of 180, but you not even understanding that you half of a half, not a whole. And I'm trying to give you the whole. So even if you just won't have, you will know that it's another half that you don't desire. You see what I'm saying? So now, I'm bringing to your remembrance these things, put in them, and I'm charging those who put in you things that shouldn't be remembered. See what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't remember how to do wrong. You should only remember that it's a way to do right. Because if you remember when it's time to do right, that wrong is doable, then you're going to do wrong thinking it's right. And Satan going to be looking at you writing everything you're doing. See, that's why when they catch you, that's when you realize how long you've been under surveillance. See, by the time they catch you, you don't even know that they've been watching you for years. You've been under surveillance. So that's what now I have them under surveillance. See, now I'm watching them. So see, when you become as wise as Satan, you become wiser than Satan's God, according to Jewish belief. See, so now of these things, put them in remembrance, charging them before the Lord. See, so now I'm bringing all these things into remembrance, and I'm saying now, whatever your Lord is, I'm in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. And I've been in there ever since August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. So bring your Lord and all the things that you remember, and then bring them before me in court. See, don't bring them before me when you don't see my power or you can't feel it. See, so bring it in court, and then you will see that my truth is 15 years old against your religious opinion. And then you will be anti-Semitic. See, because you will be against me, like Jesus said the Jews was against him. The high priest Caiaphas was a Jew. The Pharisees were Jews. The high priestess, the scribes, the elders, the chief priests, they were Jews. That's what the Bible says. So now, what name do I have to say now that the Bible hadn't already said? See? So that's why when history is being made, you better clarify your ethnicity, right? Because, or your culture. See, that's what I'm saying. If your culture is that of God, you supposed of these things, put them in remembrance. See, so you supposed to not come into court, right? Just like Jesus, you took Jesus, the high priest Caiaphas took Jesus into Rome's court, the court of public opinion. That was Rome. That was taken out of the Ten Commandments, the protection of the Ten Commandments, and that's what you did to me. Now you got me out here in the court of public opinion. So now I'm saying, well, the Lord's approved workman. That's what this passage is. So now here I am saying, well, hey, you supposed to did what I did. Put all your stuff to remembrance, charging them for whom is Satan and his God, according to Jewish belief, or whomever, like it was the post office, Beer Herd Chevrolet, and you know, a whole lot of other people that can't, it's in court, right? So now I put them and I charge them before the Lord. Now, I'm saying I'm my people's Lord, right? And I put my legacy in court and proved my culture, my ethnic group, and I proved my what it was. Hold on, let me see what that is. I gotta see what it. Okay, anti-Semitic. See, so that's what I'm saying. I just want to make sure I got it right. Okay, okay, discrimination against my culture, my race, and my ethnic group. See, so if I'm in court defending my culture, which is my way of life, right? Culture. Let's break that down. Oh, see, now I didn't want to. Okay, culture. The customary beliefs, social forms, and material traits of a racial, religious, or social group. See, so I'm setting my religion for my family to follow, not my family outside. I'm talking about my wife and my 2 children. See, I'm showing them how we live. That's my customary beliefs. See, that you stay the course, that you don't look for an easy way, because there is no easy way other than the right way. See, because the wrong way look easy until you have to pay for the way. And then you see the cost of it. See, but if you keep doing the right thing, then eventually you ain't gonna have to pay. You gonna get paid. You see what I'm saying? Because when you do the right thing, you get rewarded. When you do the wrong thing, you get punished. See, so you gonna receive something. That's why you always do what's gonna get you the best reward, the best return for your action. See what I'm saying? So that's why I'm showing my children my culture. See, not where I came from, but where I'm going. See, and I'm showing them how to get there. You gotta change. Because what you were born into is not who you are. See, who you are is what you lead your people into. See, because in order to lead your people into something, you have to lead them out of something. And that's what I did. I chose to do right, not make money. See, if I chose to make money, then I could choose the wrong way to make money. See what I'm saying? But what I chose was the way, not the money. See, that's why I always told my daughter, I would rather make $5 an hour and be able to make $5 an hour for 30 years than make $20 an hour for 6 months. See, because life spans over time. Money can go and come. So I would rather be consistent with my life. Then if I got $5, then I know that I can invest, right, my ability and turn that $5 into wealth, right? Because of the knowledge that $5 allowed me to gain. Because the $5 bought me time. And how I spend that time is going to generate wealth. See what I'm saying? According to this, see, that's why I am now establishing my culture. See what I'm saying? Just like the Prophet Muhammad, just like Timothy, well, I think they say, well, I don't know, whoever wrote to Timothy, because I think it's that dude Saul. See, because he wrote 14 and some people say 15 books of the New Testament. See what I'm saying? So, but I'm not sure, and I don't have the setup where I could go see, because they don't, with this phone, it's not on the internet. So, so I don't really like saying something unless I can go and corroborate what I'm saying. So don't take that, because I don't really know the Bible like that. That's why I have to look it up. But anyway, it says, so this is 14. And then it says, so the Lord, that they strive not about words to no profit. See, this is what I'm showing you all. I'm giving you knowledge that you can profit from. Okay, now let's look up profit. Let's break this down. But you know what I should have did was read this whole thing, because I'm not going to be able to see a valuable return. That's a profit. Now, this is what the Bible said. This is not, man, this thing is over. It say, of these things put them in remembrance, charging them before the Lord that they strive not about words to no profit. See? So now, that means a valuable return. So when you speak words to no profit, because there's no action when you speaking. See, now what I'm doing is telling you what I've done through words. See, my words describe my actions. See, but if Satan had won, then my lawyer would be telling me to plead the fifth, because my words would incriminate me. See, but my words are definitions, not of me, but of the spirit that surrounds me. See what I'm saying? So that's why I'm profiting, right, by telling you, and I'll profit, I'll have a valuable return once you see this Satan among us, right? So now you will see him here, and you will see him in your neighbor, and now you can now step back like the burning bush and see what I'm saying? Because now Satan has tried to impersonate us Moses. See what I'm saying? So what he wouldn't impersonate Moses, he would impersonate the burning bush. You see what I'm saying? So then that would make people thank you Moses when you turn aside. But what you're doing is you turning aside, and now you're doing what Moses did. You explaining that where you got the inspiration to go back into Egypt. See, that's what Moses was telling you. See, he was saying that he was up on the mount. He saw the burning bush. The burning bush inspired him to go back into Egypt and get the Israelites. Well, I'm telling y'all, like, hey, man, I was at the post office and I saw the devil, Satan, in a burning bush. See, I'm not saying it's God like Moses, or I'm not saying it's the Lord. See, I'm saying it's Satan. And when I saw him, I turned aside. You see what I'm saying? And now I'm doing what Moses did. I'm like writing the Torah. See, I'm saying, well, look, I started an Exodus in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. But the Exodus don't have any motion to it because I don't have any human resources. See, but then y'all say, well, you need to hire. Well, I'm saying, well, Satan got what you see as valuable. See, the profit. See, the valuable return, the excessive, the excess of returns over expenditures in a transaction or a series of transactions. See, so now I'm showing you that the first transaction was in the civil courthouse in the civil courthouse in Seminole County. Then Satan then took me into Orange County when he tried to take my house, what is my grandmama's house, right? Well, but that's where it get. But anyway, my grandmama put my name on the deed, right? But Satan was trying to steal the house to the fact to where he gave my grandmama a mortgage without a title search, because my name was on the deed, but it wasn't on the mortgage. So right there, that's a technicality, because you couldn't give my grandmother my equity. But see, if you're not intelligent enough, because you never bought a home before, you don't know what equity is, you don't know nothing about mortgages, then you would assume that I did something wrong. But if you're supposed to get understanding, then you would see the profit in my understanding, because I'm giving you the return, but you can't see the value of it because you're looking for a monetary profit, and I'm giving you a knowledgeable profit. See what I'm saying? And so you don't see value in my prophecy because you don't see value in me. See what I'm saying? Which is cool, but I am the appraiser of me. Who can praise me other than me, right? So if I allow you to give me value, then I'm saying, well, show me your value so you can see my value. That's what I had to do, right? Because I'm saying, well, how could I afford my people individually if I can't afford my people collectively? And the only way that I could afford my people collectively is when I was in court, because that's when the power of my truth, right, had a valuable return. So when I sent my truth forth, my truth came back with value. See, when the Satan sent his lie forth, it came back with a charge. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. See, so how was the judges in Seminole County and in the Middle District of Florida workmen of God? Was they not led by Satan? So was Satan their God, or were they Satan, according to Jewish belief? So was the judges anti-Semitic, according to the definition?